Hello students, let's do decimal fractions exercise 4D. This is on page number 71 and we are with question 1. So we are doing some word problems now. So question 1, the weight of an object is 3.06 kilograms. Find the total weight of 48 similar objects. So when you have been given the value of 1 and you are asked to find for many. Here it says an object means we're talking about one object. So we have been given the weight of 1 and we've been asked to find the weight of 48. Such a problem is a multiplication problem. So let's begin. So weight of an object given to us is 3.06 kilograms, 3.06 kg. Now we have to find the weight of 48 similar objects. So the weight of 48 objects will be the weight of 1 kg, one object into the weight of 48 objects. Okay, so we multiply the weight of one object into the weight of 48 objects. So that is multiplication of a decimal number by a whole number. So when you multiply decimal numbers, remember you can ignore the point and multiply. So let's ignore this point and multiply. So here we have 306 into 48. 8 sixes are 48, carry 4. So 8 zeros are 0, you bring down 4. 8 threes are 24. Next step we're going to do with 4. Here we begin with a 0. 4 sixes are 24, carry 2. 4 zeros are 0, we bring down 2. 4 threes are 12. Let's add this up. So here we have 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 plus 2 is 6. 2 plus 2 is 4 and we have 1. So here we have 14,688, but in our question we have two decimal places. That means after the decimal point, how many digits do we have? We have 2 digits. That means in our answer also we should have 2 digits after the decimal point. So the point is here after the whole number. So we're going to move 2 places to the left. So we move 2 places to the left and put the point here. So what do we get? 146.88. So the weight of 48 objects is 146.88 kilograms. So this is our final answer. Next question. Find the cost of 17.5 meter cloth at the rate of 112.50 per meter. So now we know the cost of 1 meter. Okay, so the cost of 1 meter is 112.50. It says per meter means 1 meter. Now we have to find for 17.5 meters. Again, we've been given the cost of 1. We've been asked to find the cost of more than 1. So this is multiplication. So the first step, the cost of 1 meter of cloth is 112 rupees 50 paisa. Now the cost of 17.5 meter cloth will be 112 rupees 50 paisa into 17.5 meters. So this we're going to consider it as multiplication of two decimal numbers. So we have 112.50 into 17.5. We're going to ignore the point and multiply. So we write 11250. That is 11,250 into 175. 5 zeros are 0, 5 fives are 25, carry 2, 5 twos are 10, 11, 12, carry 1, 5 ones are 5 plus 1, 6, 5 ones are 5. So this we have finished the first step. Now let's begin the second step. Now 7 zeros are 0, 7 fives are 35, carry 3, 7 twos are 14, 15, 16, 17, carry 1, 7 ones are 7 plus 1, 8, and 7 ones are 7. So now we go to the third step. We start with 2 zeros. 1 zeros are 0, 1 fives are 5, 1 twos are 2, 1 ones are 1 and 1 ones are 1. Now we are going to add up all this. So here we have 0, then we have 5, 2 plus 5 is 7, 6 plus 5 is 13, plus 5 is 18, carry 1, 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 10, 8 plus 2 is 10, isn't it? 6 plus 10 is 16, carry 1, 7, 8, 9 and we have 1. Now we have a large number here, but let's go back to our question and look out and see how many decimal places our question has. So here there are 2 decimal places and here there's 1 decimal place. So when you add up both, you get 3. So there are 3 decimal places. That means our answer also should have 3 decimal places. So from the right, 1, 2, 3, the point comes here. So it will be 1968.750 or 0.75. So let's write the cost here. Because we're talking about the cost, our unit is rupees. That is 1968 rupees and 75 paisa. The zero after that does not count, so you can leave it, especially when it is cost and we're talking about money. The paisa column must have only 2 digits, so 75 paisa. Question 3. 1 kilogram of oil costs 73 rupees 40 paise. Find the cost of 9.75 kilogram of the oil. Let's begin. The cost of 1 kg of oil is given to us. That is 73 rupees 40 paise. So when we are given for 1 and we are asked to find for many, it is multiplication. So here also it's multiplication. So to find the cost of 9.75 kg of oil, we have to take the cost of 1 kg of oil and multiply it by 9.75 kg. So here we have multiplication of 2 decimal numbers. We are going to ignore the point and multiply. So this becomes 7,340 and the multiplier becomes 975. So later we are going to put back the point. 5 zeros are 0, 5 fours are 20, carry 2, 5 threes are 15, 16, 17, carry 1, 5 sevens are 35 plus 1, 36. So we finished with 5. Now we're going to multiply with 7. So we're going to put 1 0. 7 zeros are 0. 7 fours are 28. Carry 2. 7 threes are 21. 22, 23. Carry 2. 7 sevens are 49. Plus 2 is 51. So we finished with 7. Now we're going to multiply with 9. We're going to begin with 2 zeros. 9 zeros are 0. 9 fours are 36. Carry 3. 9 threes are 27 plus 3 is 30. Carry 3. 9 sevens are 63 plus 3 is 66. So we finished our multiplication. Now we're going to do the addition. Let's add up 0, 0, 7 plus 8 is 15. Carry 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. Carry 1. 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. Carry 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. Now let's go back to the question. Now there are decimal places here. Let's count how many. Here 1, 2. So that's 2 decimal places. Here also there are 2. So that's 2 plus 2. 4 decimal places. That means our answer should have 4 decimal places. So starting from the right, moving towards the left, let's count 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4 and the point comes here. So what is our answer? 715.6500. We can leave out the zeros. Okay, so let's write our answer. We have found the cost. The cost is 715 rupees and 65 paisa. Question 4. Total weight of 8 identical objects is 51.2 kilograms. Find the weight of each object. So here we've been given the weight of 8 objects and we've been asked to find the weight of one object. So when many are given and you have to find for one, this becomes division. So let's begin. The weight of 8 identical objects is 51.2 kilograms, which is already given to us. To find the weight of one object, we take 51.2 kg and divide this by 8 because we have 8 objects. So now we have division of a decimal number by a whole number. So that is normal division. So let's do normal division. 51.2 divided by 8. So 5 is smaller than 8. So we take 51. Now 8 sixes are 48 minus. So here when we subtract, we have to borrow. So this becomes 4 and this becomes 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. Now there is a point here. We're going to carry that point on top and going to bring the 2 down. Now our number is 32. 8 fours are 32. So minus 0. So our quotient is our answer. And what is our quotient? 6.4. So the question here is weight of one object. So the weight of one object is 6.4 kilograms. So this is our answer here. Question 5. 18.5 meters of cloth cost rupees 666. Find the cost of 3.8 meters of cloth. Now here can you see, here we've got 18.5 meters of cloth and here we've got 3.8 meters of cloth. That means the cost of one is not given and we've not been asked to find the cost of one also. So in such cases, when you already have the value of many and you're still asked to find the value of many, you have to first find the value of 1. So here we have to find the cost of 1 meter first and then find the cost of 3.8 meters. So let's begin. So cost of 18.5 meters of cloth is rupees 666. Now we need to find the cost of 1 meter of cloth. Remember, whenever you have to find the cost of 1, it is division. So here we are going to divide 666 by 18.5 meters. Okay, now here, as you can see, it's division of a whole number by a decimal number. So when your divisor is a decimal number, here the divisor is a decimal number. Whenever the divisor is a decimal number, we have to make it a whole number. So the first step here is to make this a fraction, put it in the fraction form. So let's do that. So 666 divided by 18.5. Now we are going to make 18.5 a whole number. That means a point has to move one place to the right. For that we have to multiply by 10. So here also we multiply by 10. Then the point moves one place to the right. So here the point has moved here. Now 666 into 10, that's a whole number. So that will become 6,660. And in the denominator we have 185.0 or simply 185. So let's do this division now. 6,660 divided by 185. So as you can see, 6 is smaller. So we put a 0. 66 is also smaller. One more 0. And now we're going to take the next 6. So it becomes 666. Now 185 into 3. So let's try that. 185 into 3. So that we get a number close to 666. 3 5s are 15, carry 1. 3 8s are 24 plus 1, 25, carry 2. 3 1s are 3, 4, 5. I think this is the closest. So 185 into 3 is 555. So now let's subtract 555 from 666. So we get 1, 1, 1 and 0. So our number now is 1110. So 185, let's multiply this with 6 and see what we get. So here 6 5s are 30, carry 3. 6 8s are 48, 49, 50, 51, carry 5. 6 1s are 6 plus 5 is 11. So we've got 1110. That means 185 into 6 is 1110. So when we minus, we're getting 0 here. So our quotient is our answer and our quotient is 36. So what have we found here? We have found the cost of 1 meter of cloth and that is 36 rupees. So we can write here 36 rupees. So this is the cost of 1 meter of cloth. So now that we know the cost of 1 meter of cloth, we can find the cost of 3.8 meters of cloth. The cost of 3.8 meters of cloth will be the cost of 1 meter, that is 36 rupees, into 3.8 meters. So this is multiplication of a whole number by a decimal number. Let's ignore the point and multiply 36 into 38. 8 6 are 48, carry 4. 8 3s are 24, plus 4 is 28. Next we're going to multiply by 3. So we begin with a 0. 3 6 are 18, carry 1. 3 3s are 9 plus 1, 10. So now let's add this up. So here we have 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. Carry 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then we have 1. So we have found the cost of 3.8 meters of cloth. Now remember, We need to go back to the question and check if there's any decimal place. So 36 there's no decimal place, but 3.8 there is one decimal place. So our answer also should have one decimal place. So from the right to the left when you move, this is one place. So you put your point here. So 136.8. So what is the cost of 3.8 meters of cloth? 136 rupees and we say 80 paisa. Okay, we don't simply leave 8 there. We have to say 80 paisa because the paisa column should have 2 digits. So this is our final answer. Question 6, find the value of. So here we have 0.5 of rupees 7.60 plus 1.62 of rupees 30. Okay, so here we have of, addition, of. According to BODMAS, what should we do first? BODMAS will tell us which order to follow when we have many operations. So in this question, we have of and we have addition. According to BODMAS, we should do of first. So we can take up the first one and do it. So that is 0.5 of means into 7.60. Now we're going to take this as two decimal numbers as you can see. We're going to ignore the point and multiply. Now 760 into 5. So 5 zeros are 0, 5 6 are 30, carry 3, 5 sevens are 35, 36, 37, 38. Now let's go back to the question and check the number of decimal places. 1, 2, 3. So our answer also should have 3. So starting from the right to the left. 1, 2, 3 and put the point here. So now 0.5 of rupees 7 and 60 paisa will be rupees 3.80 because it's rupees and paisa. We're just leaving 2 digits after the point. So this will be rupees. So we finished with that. Now we're going to add and do this one next. So that is 1.62 of is into 30 rupees. So we're going to ignore the point. It's going to be 162 into 30. So 0 will give us 0 itself. 3 2s are 6. 3 6 are 18. Carry 1. 3 1s are 3 plus 1 4. Now add this up. We get 0, 6, 8 and 4. Now let's go back to the question and count the number of decimal places. 1, 2. So here also we should have 1, 2. 2 decimal places, the point comes here. So here also we have rupees 48 and 60 paisa. Now we can add up both these. So let's add it up here itself. 3 rupees 80 paisa plus 48 rupees 60 paisa. So here 0, 8 plus 6 is 14, carry 1, 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 8 is 12, carry 1, 5. So 52.40. So our final answer is rupees 52.40, that is 52 rupees and 40 paisa. Next question. Here also we have of, then we have addition and of again. So we're going to do of first. So this will be 2.3 of 7.3 kg. Let's work it out. 2.3 of is into 7.3. So let's ignore the points and multiply. 23 into 73. 3 3s are 9. 3 2s are 6. 0. 7 3s are 21. Carry 2. 7 2s are 14. 15, 16. So here we have 9, 7, 6 and 1. Now in the question, let's check the number of decimal places. 1 plus 1, there are 2. So our answer also should have 2 moving from the right to the left. 1, 2, 16.79. So this is 16.79 kilograms plus, let's work out the other one. So the other expression with of is 0.9 of is into 0.48. Ignore the point and multiply. It's going to be 48 into 9. So let's do that. 48 into 9. 9 8s are 72. Carry 7. 9 4s are 36. Plus 7 is 43. Now in the question, this one decimal place here, 2, 3. There are 3 decimal places. So 1, 2, 3 and the point comes here. There's no digit. So we put 0. So here we write that 0.432 kilograms. So now we need to add this up. So let's add this up here. 16 6.79 plus 0.432. Now we have to arrange them as like decimals. So put a 0 here and now we can do our addition. So that's 2. 9 plus 3 is 12. Carry 1. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Carry 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. And we have 1 here. So after adding we got 17.222 and that is the unit. With the unit we have 17.222 kilograms. So this is our final answer. Question 3. Here again we have off. This time our operation here is subtraction and we have off. So let's do this first. So 6.25 off is into 8.4. So ignore the point. 625 into 84. 4 5s are 20, carry 2. 4 2s are 8, 9, 10, carry 1. 4 6 are 24 plus 1, 25. Then we begin with the next number 8. 8 5s are 40, carry 4. 8 2s are 16, plus 4 is 20, carry 2. 8 6 are 48, plus 2 is 50. Now we need to add this up. So let's add this up and see 0, 0, 5, 2, 5. In the question, how many decimal places do we have? 1, 2, 3. So answer also should have 1, 2, 3 decimal places. So we write 52.5. So let's write that 52.5. So we can leave the zeros minus. Let's write 4.7 offers into 3.24. Ignore the point and multiply. 324 into 47. 7 4s are 28, carry 2. 7 2s are 14, 15, 16, carry 1. 7 3s are 21, plus 1 is 22. Now let's multiply by 4. Starting with a 0, 4 4s are 16, carry 1. 4 2s are 8, plus 1, 9. 4 3s are 12, plus 8. 6 plus 6 is 12, carry 1. I can do 9 plus 1 is 10, 11, 12. Carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1. Now in the question, how many decimal places? 1, 2, 3. So in answer 1, 2, 3 and it comes here. So here let's write minus 15.228. So let's do that subtraction here. 52.5 minus 15.228. Let's subtract these two. Now remember, you should make them like decimals by putting zeros. Now 0 minus 8 you can't do, so let's borrow from here. So this is 4, 10 becomes 9 and this is 10. 10 minus 8 is 2, 9 minus 2 is 7, then we have 4 minus 2 is 2. Point. Now here again 2 is smaller than 5, so let's borrow 4 and 12. 12 minus 5 is 7, 4 minus 1 is 3. So what is our answer? 37.272. Question 4, off, and we have subtraction and off. So let's do the first one. 0.98 into 235. Ignoring the point, it becomes 235 into 98. 8 5s are 40, carry 4. 8 3s are 24, plus 4 is 28, carry 2. 8 2s are 16, 17, 18. 1880, the first step. Second step, we begin with a 0 and multiply by 9. 9 5s are 45, carry 4. 9 3s are 27, plus 4 is 31, carry 3. 9 2s are 18, 19, 20, 21. Plus 0, 8 plus 5 is 13, carry 1, 8, 9, 10, carry 1, 1, 2, 3 and 0. Now in our question, how many decimal places? 1, 2. So in answer also 1, 2 and the point comes here. So this is 230.30 minus, we can even leave out the 0 and write 230.3. Now let's go on to the next part. That is 0 0.09 off is into 3.2. Ignoring the point, it's 32 into 9. 9 2s are 18, carry 1. 9 3s are 27 plus 1, 28. Now the decimal places 1, 2, 3. And our answer also 1, 2, 3, and we put the point here. So this becomes 0.288. So let's write it here, 0.288. Now let's do the subtraction here itself. 230.3 minus 0.288. So when we subtract this, remember we have to make them like decimals by putting the zeros here. Now let's borrow. This is 2, this is 10, it's become 9 and 10. 10 minus 8 is 2, 9 minus 8 is 1, 2 minus 2 is 0, then here we have 0, 3, 2. 230.012. Question 7. Evaluate. So here we have 5.6 minus 1.5 of 3.4. So here we have subtraction and off. So according to BODMAS, we must do off first. So we're going to do this part first. So here this will remain as 5.6 minus, let's work out 1.5 of 3.4. So 1.5 into 3.4. Ignore the point, 15 into 34. 4 5s are 20, carry 2. 4 1s are 4 5 6, 0. Now we are going to multiply with 3. 3 5s are 15, carry 1. 3 1s are 3, plus 1 is 4. So here we get 0. 6 plus, we have added 6 plus 5 is 11, carry 1, 5. 510. Now the number of decimal places in the question 1, 2. So in our answer we write 1, 2 and put the point here. So that is 5.10 or 5.1. So let's do the subtraction here. 5.6 minus 5.1. 6 minus 1 is 5 point and then here we have 0. So what is our answer? Our final answer is 0.5. Question 2, 4.8 divided by 0.04 off. So again, off comes before division. So this has to be done first. So 0.04 into 5. Let's ignore the point. Becomes 4 into 5. 4 5s are 20. Now in the question, there are two decimal places, 1, 2. In our answer also there should be two decimal places, 1, 2 and we put the point here and 0. So here this is 0.20 or 0.2. So this is 4.8 divided by 0.2. So let's do this division here because both are decimal numbers and our divisor should become a whole number. So we have to first write it as a fraction. So this becomes 4.8 divided by 0.2. Now how to make this a whole number? We have to move the point one place to the right. If you have to move it one place to the right, we have to multiply by 10 because 10 has 1 0. So here also multiply by 10. So when you multiply, the point will move from here to here. Here also one place to the right. So the number that we get now will be 48.0 or 48 and 2.0 or 2. Now 48 by 2 is normal division. So let's do that. 48 divided by 2. 2 2s are 4 minus 0, 8. 2 4s are 8 minus 0. And our quotient 24 is the answer. So what's the answer here? 24. Our final answer. Question 3. 0.72 of 80 divided by 0.2. So this we have to do first. So 0.72 of is into 80. So ignore the point. It becomes 72 into 80. So we have zeros and then second step we begin with a 0. 8 2s are 16. Carry 1. 8 7s are 56 plus 1 57. So let's add this up. So we have 0, 6, 7 and 5. Now in the question, the number of decimal places 1, 2. In our answer also 1, 2 and the point comes here. So here what do we have? We have 57.6 divided by 0.2. So here as we can see again the divisor is a decimal number. So when the divisor is the decimal number, write this in the form of a fraction. So here we have 57.6 divided by 0.2. And we are going to change 0.2 into a whole number by moving the point one place to the right. And we can do that only if we multiply by 10. So multiply both by 10. So here when you multiply, the point comes here one place to the right, here also one place to the right. So what do we have now? 576.0 or 576 and 2.0 or 2. Now this is normal division. So let's divide 576 by 2. 2 2s are 4 minus 1, bring down 7. 2 8s are 16 minus 1, bring down the next number 6, 16. 2 8s are 16. So what is our final answer? The quotient. The quotient that we have here is our final answer and that is 288. Our final answer. Question 4. 0.72 divided by 80 of 0.2. So this has to be done first. So here 0.2 will remain as it is and we put the division sign and now let's multiply 80 into 0.2. Ignore the point, it becomes 80 into 2. Now 8 2s are 16, so 80 into 2 is 160. In the question there is one decimal place. In our answer also there should be one decimal place, so the point comes here. So this becomes 16.0 or 16. So 0.72 divided by 16. So this is normal division. So let's write 0.72 and divide this by 16. 0, we put a 0 there, carry that point up. 7 is smaller, so we put a 0. So now we have to say the tables of 16 and get a number close to 72. Now 16 fours are 64. So that's the closest we can get. So let's write that. 16 fours are 64. Now here let's minus. Now 2 minus 4 you can't do. So we are borrowing from here. So 12 minus 4 is 8. Now let's continue our division. Since we already have a decimal point, we can put a 0 here and bring that 0 down. Now our number is 80 and 16 fives are 80 minus, now our answer, our remainder is 0. So we've got our answer, this is our answer. So that is 0.045. This is our final answer. Question 5. So here as you can see we have division and we have brackets. So whatever is given within brackets has to be done first. So first we have to remove the brackets. So let's do that. 3.9 minus, so subtract 1.75. So here again we have to make them like decimals and subtract. 0 minus 5 you can't do, so let's borrow. So here it is 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. Then we have 8. 8 minus 7 is 1. And then 3 minus 1 is 2. So we have 2.15. So here 6.45 divided by 2.15. Again, as you can see, the divisor is the decimal number. So we need to put this in the form of a fraction. So this will be 6.45 divided by 2.15. Now we are going to make 2.15 a whole number. So we have to move the point 2 places to the right. That means we have to multiply this by 100. That multiply this also by 100. So the point will move 2 places. So 1, 2, it will come here. Here also 1, 2, it will come here. So what do we have now? We have 645.0 or 645 divided by 215. Now both are whole numbers. So let's divide 645 by 215. Now let's try 215 into 3. 3 5s are 15, carry 1, 3 1s are 3 plus 1, 4, 3 2s are 6. So 215 into 3 is 645 minus 0. So our quotient is our answer and our quotient is 3. So let's write our answer here. Our final answer to this question is 3. Question 6. Now here let's be careful. Here we have this number off, and then we have brackets, and then we have addition, we have multiplication according to BODMAS, BODMAS. Okay, what are all the operations we have here? We have BODMAS, brackets, we have off, then we have addition, and then we have multiplication. So as you can see, the order is brackets has to be done first. So we're going to leave out the others. We're not going to work it out now. We're only going to work out what is within brackets. So everything else will remain as it is. So 0.12 of, now let's work out what's within brackets. That is 0.104 minus 0.02. So here I need to subtract. So let me put a 0 here. Now do normal subtraction. 4 minus 0 is 4. Now 0 minus 2 I can't do, so I'm going to borrow from here. 10 minus 2 is 8. Then here we have 0.0. So 0.084. So let me write that. 0.084 plus, we'll write everything else as it is. 0.36 into 0.5. So now what are the operations we have? We have off, addition and multiplication. So which one should we do? We should do off. We finished with brackets, so I'll take that off. Now we have to do off. So where do we have off? This is what we need to do now. So let's do that. 0.12 off means multiplication. 0.084. Ignore the point and multiply. 12 into 84. So that will be 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4. Next step, 8 2s are 16, carry 1. 8 1s are 8 plus 1, 9. Now when you add this, what do you get? 8. 4 plus 6 is 10, carry 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. So we've got this number, but let's go back and check the number of decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decimal places. Now here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to have one more and put a 0. So here we put a 0 and here we put a 0. So let's write that here. That is 0.01008. So we finish off. Now what do we have? We have the addition sign. Let's write everything else as it is. 0.36 into 0.5. So what are the operations we have? We have addition and multiplication. Let's go back to BODMAS. We finished off. Now in addition and multiplication, which one should be done first? We should do multiplication first. So subtraction is not there. We do multiplication first. So that is, we have to do this part. So let's work that out. 0.36 into 0.5. Ignore the point and multiply. 36 into 5. 5 6s are 30, carry 3. 5 3s are 15, 16, 17, 18. Now let's go back and look at the decimal places. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, the point comes here and we put a 0. So this will be 0.180 or 18. So let's write that. So this is 0.01008 plus 0.18. So let's do this addition. So let's do it here. 0.01008 plus 0.18. So we're doing the addition. We'll put zeros to make them like decimals. 1, 2, 3. Let's do the addition. 8, 0, 0. 1 plus 8 is 9. 0 plus 1 is 1.0. So what is our final answer? 0.19008. So this is our final answer. With this, children, we come to the end of this exercise. Thank you, children.